Hey, my name is Melissa. I'm going to share a message and a testimony with anyone who will happen to be with me. Um, I guess I want to start out by saying that I'm just a regular girl. Jesus is my life, but the misunderstanding that most people have about people that are all about Jesus is that they are very religious type people that just go around doing good deeds and judging other people, or whatever your version of Christian, what you think Christianity is or whatever. Um, or you might think that they're good people, but the big misunderstanding is that we're not just good little boys and girls who say our prayers and go to church and talk about Jesus all the time. We what we have is real. There's a real relationship with the living God. Um, we have truly encountered Him through His Spirit. A real encounter with the living God, and it begins a relationship that changes everything. Um, I got saved when I was 16. Um, I had just dropped out of school, and I was struggling with depression, and I had not been in church since I was probably 6 years old. And my mom had just said, there's a church over here and they got a new pastor. So would you like to go and check it out? Well, I didn't have anything else to do, just sitting around the house every day. So I'm like, yeah, sure, well. So we go to church and I don't know what happened in my life. I can't explain it except that Jesus happened to me. He just happened to me. I started going to that church, and the next thing I knew, um, I didn't want to stop going. I loved the way I was starting to feel when I was there. Um, I was experiencing uh, God, and it just happened, and I was, I really didn't understand it um, at all until I started reading my Bible, and then it was like, wow. What I was reading in the Bible was basically God speaking to me and telling me what I had been experiencing, that I can understand it because it's written in His Word, that in His presence is fullness of joy, and that His right hand are pleasures forevermore. And that's the way I was feeling. I was in the presence of the Lord. I felt His presence, His joy. Um, and it was just a constant thing. I began just reading my Bible all the time and just experiencing God in a way that I cannot describe. Um, and I would just sometimes pray for 2 and 3 and a half hours at a time. And it was just like breathing to me. It became as natural as breathing. And this experience changed me completely. Um, and I was never the same after that. I guess that's all I'm going to share for right now. I hope that I've captured your interest. And I'll come back and share more later. Thank you for your time. Bye.